Hello everyone, my name is Cody.
I'm Chantal.
Thank you for joining us for Unit 4. Today we're going to talk about, is AI biased? And so the article talks about the AI hiring process and screening applicants and trying to get rid of prejudice. Applicant.
Applicant.
Prejudice.
Prejudice.
I do have a kind of a question for you, Chantal. Do you encounter AIs on a daily basis or on a day-to-day routine?
Oh my goodness, I'm not sure. If I think of it right now, I'm trying to think, what is AI? I'm not sure, Cody. How about you?
Well, I think some normal ways is, what kind of phone do you have?
Oh, you're right. It's iPhone.
iPhone. So do you ever use Siri?
No, I don't. Siri and I do not get along because Siri does not understand me. So
I see.
Siri was fired. What about you? Do you use Siri?
I don't. I have a Samsung, but I don't use Bixby, which is their kind of AI smart feature.
Yes, you see. Woo! I have no idea.
So those are some of the common AIs that we encounter day to day.
Right.
But some other ones is like smart speakers,
right.
And I don't have a smart home. I don't know if any of you do, but
what's it? Amazon, Alexa, right?
I think so.
One of them, right? It's one of the famous ones.
Or the Google Home.
Yes. Yes. Okay. I don't have any of that. That's why, yes, I never think about AI.
Right. So it might be hard to think about how you interact it on a day-to-day life. But changing the question, have you ever seen a movie or a TV show about AI?
I actually have. It's a movie that I always remember. It's I, Robot. It was bringing in AI and the robots, and it's kind of scary because robots completely took over the world, which was a little concerning. So that's one I always think of, and there's a few, but that's the one that always comes to mind.
Right.
Yes.
So I think the criteria for AI movies and TV shows is just kind of around a lot of futuristic ideas.
Yes.
Robots taking over the world. People think of Terminator,
Right.
iRobot. Criteria.
Criteria.
I love that movie.
Right.
But I also think of Eagle Eye, where a true AI program tries to predict and control a lot of things in America and shape the future.
Right.
Obviously, from that perspective, it's not very objective. It has a lot of prejudice.
Yes.
But I think many people can enjoy AI movies or TV shows.
Right.
Objective.
Objective. But moving away from maybe movies, have you ever had to, do an AI-related interview? Have you ever experienced that?
I never have.
Yes.
I've never had any kind of computer ask me questions, if that's
Same.
what I think AI is, because I do
Yes.
know they screen questions to the applicant. But I have obviously submitted a resume that automatically checked my background, it checked my job, my previous experience, my any extracurricular things I've done, and it checked it. So I guess in some way AI screened me for the application process.
And
have
I
you
suppose, ever? No, same. My situation's very, very similar to yours. I don't think I even knew that anything AI related was involved, and this is something it's related to the topic too. I would like to be notified on if AI was going to be involved in my interview process,
right?
Which I feel is something important, and I would really, really prefer that.
Notify.
Notify.
Because I would want to know if a human or a person authorized is screening me, or if it's AI. Authorized.
Authorized.
Because I don't know, that feels a little weird. A computer says you can do it or you can't do it.
Yes, and I don't know if this program is objective and not prejudiced, which is the main thing.
So now we're going to move on to the language focus today. And so the first one is what's more? And so I can give you an example that currently in summer in Seoul, it's very hot, but what's more is also very humid.
All right, and the next one is as adjective as. For example, the weather is not going to be as rainy as predicted.
Well, that's it for the preview section. Thank you for joining us.